Hello! Puppet making! So, yeah, I'm finally getting around to it. We're going to make the puppet. I've got a rough idea what we're doing. I've left the drawing on my desk upstairs, so it's a surprise to you. If you've been following the blog, you know this anyway. The first thing I've been told to do is to sort of make a rough idea of what you want the head to look like, even if it is slightly smaller. I was recommended to use like clay, not toy modelling clay, but I have black gloves and I don't have the money to buy proper clay. Also, he recommended using like a pipe or something to use as a stand. I'm using quite a well, I didn't realise it was facing perfectly forward, using an alcohol bottle and a tennis ball on top. That's a ball. Before anyone goes crying about this plasticine being wasted, it's very old and it needs using. It's not the most entertaining things to watch, really, is it? This is great time-lapse material. Right, basically I'm going for a sort of like egg shape, which realistically I could have just got an egg and done the same thing and just got... That wasn't there a second ago.
It's been moving down like so slowly.
There we go, let's get rid of because I don't like the feel of plasticine, if I'm honest. Which is a bit bad for a stop motion animator. I've said that really weird. Does that look eggy to you? Egg and eggy. Right, now it needs a mouth. Oh, do you know what it looks like? The Grinch. The head of the head of the shape. Maybe, I don't know. Right, mouth. Picks up sharp objects, immediately rubs it across his face. Not health and safety. Got it again. Not good for health and safety there, kids. Right. That. It goes like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, that went well, didn't it? Oh dear. Right, well, I only need half the side, so we use this side. That should do it, yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's things to go different. No, I don't think he does. I should look at the picture, shouldn't I? No, he doesn't have a nose. At least he doesn't have a different coloured nose. He might have a protrusion in the same fabric that could be mistaken for a nose. So we've got the sort of rough outline of the puppet's head. I only need one side, half of it, because then I'm gonna sort of make one side and then just flip it over with the pattern. So what we do is we take masking tape, just in little squares, run it all over. This is going to be masking tape that isn't going to stick, isn't it? Can reuse those. It will be, but it will be edited before it goes on YouTube. Look at me, I'm famous. I'm an influencer now. Give me free things. This must be so awkward for you, because it's awkward for me. I've got half the figure kind of drawn out, covered in masking tape. What we're going to do is we're going to sort of go over there, figure out where the, what do they call them, tension points? The bits where I need to split the pattern, holes. the splitty bits. Those bits. We'll find the centre line. You can tell I'm concentrating, the tongues come out. Go home, Jared, you're drunk. I had to find a way to empty this bottle. 1 second. So I've got the centre line, and now hello. There's a spider on it. I've got the centre line. Now I need to put the sort of point where I need to split it for the... So I've got all the lines sort of lined out there. So what we'll do is we'll cut around all the excess paper, what's it called, masking tape, and then we will get we'll try and lay that down. Yeah, I'm good at this. I should be a television presenter. Okay, so that's half the pattern laid out there. So now we carefully peel it off and then sort of trim it up to make it look a bit sort of neater. Okay. So there you go. That's the pattern. Pulled off the side of the thing. A nice close up on that. Okay, yes, that's the pattern. We're going to flatten it out, solve some problems, make it a little bit neater, and then we will try and figure out how we're going to scale it up. I'm not sure about that. So the thing I need to do is put that flat on there. Fortunately, because it's sticky, it will stick to it. That's the good thing about masking tape. I do need to make some more sort of prominent slits though to allow it to do that. So pop that down there. I think I need one there as well, which is weird, I think. I think I've kind of missed it a bit. Right, there you go. That's your pattern. What we're going to do is we're going to neaten that up a little bit, trace around it, neaten it up, and then I'm going to try and figure out the best way to scale it. So I will do that. The last one I scaled up, so that Kermit, is scaled up from pattern, and the last thing I did was just add 4 centimetres on all sides. So I imagine that's what I'm just going to try here. See if it works. How hard can it be? It can only go so wrong. Cool, so that is the inside. Raw pattern. I don't care if it's spelt wrong, I'm spelling it the way I want to. So from there, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and scale everything up by about 4 centimetres and just hope that works. I don't know, I was kind of talking to you, but that's dropped again. I don't think 4 centimetres is going to be big enough. That's a thing. I've not. So that. Oh. It's one thing scaling up on corners, but it doesn't scale up on sides or something. And I don't know how. That's not going to work, is it? So that slit becomes like so much wider. I don't even know what corner that is. That makes that so much. Oh, that's. Ah! Okay, I figured it out. What's that one for then? Where does that come into? That comes into there, right? So that's there. Ah. Okay, so I do that, and then that goes. Right, hang on. Yeah, so I've figured out. That's the set. That is the pattern. At 4 centimeters scaled up, or an additional 4 centimeters on every side. What we're going to do is we're going to cut that out, and we're going to see how that fits together, and where it doesn't fit together, and where I need to fix some things. That makes sense, right? Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah. Thank you. Big 4 centimeters. So that's scaled up at 4 centimeters. It needs to be bigger. Definitely needs to be bigger. So, well, you were wrong. The width of the ruler, mate. About 4 centimeters, I reckon. 4.5.
Whoops.
But the width of the ruler is a good starting point, I reckon. We'll do the same again. Ta-da! I can't remember what bit's what. Right, let's try the It needs those. Does it need those notches? Is that? So it would seem scaling it up like this doesn't work the way I wanted it to. How hard can it be? Unless I have to... I've not. It can only go so long. It's not worked the way I wanted it to. Have we thrown out the original? The masking tape one? That's where I've gone wrong. So what I haven't done is I've scaled these up, but what I've done is made bigger, spindly, bigger bits, but I've not scaled up 8 centimetres from the middle. So what I need to do is not, because that surface area is now the same size as this surface area. If I was scaling it up, it would be up here and, oh! Learning! We've learned things today. Amateurs. Oh, I don't know, Jacob.
Start from the beginning.
Yeah. I think whatever I measure, I have to measure it from every point. I need to increase that by so much. Something like 170%. And I don't know how to do that.
So I can do these slits as well. So
Yeah.
it's more precise. More precise, you.
I'm just going to leave you to that.
Feel free.
Because you've got your down on this. What a load of shit that was. This is Jacob, he's the cameraman. He's now my scaler. I like it the
I
best.
failed GCSE.
Yeah, the thing is, I love the fact that when I was like, I'm going to scale something, you're like, I'm leaving that well alone. I'm not touching that.
I'm highly dyscalculate. That's not even. Said that there. One. You're on noise.
Hello. That looks right. That, yes. Why do you think I've left it out? Terrible at curves. That looks way better. So here's the thing. I've made this pattern. The good thing about using this foam is I can cut it out while it's 3D, so I can reshape it. So if I have extra bits, that doesn't matter too much. Why was that stressful?